Okay, well, I think the fact that we are looking at these issues of creating these large FTAs with a development integration framework, I think that's where the hope lies. I think we need to acknowledge we probably got into the tripartite FTA kind of accidentally. Some years ago, there was a question which was cropping up of overlapping membership. And so the three organizations got together and discussed how we could deal with that. And part of it was that we need to work step by step by cooperating together. And out of that emerged this idea. But I think that it is corresponding with exactly what the African continent needs. In fact, probably one thing which I should have said is that the programs that we have all had have been to try to deepen integration in our own sub-regions, that we should be moving to from free trade areas to customs unions to economic unions and so on and so forth. Many cases, in our view, without the conditions on the ground in place to move to those. So we want to prioritize institutional advances within our own regions. And I think that we've now come to what I think is the correct position, which is to broaden integration at FTA level as the basis of consolidated INGA. Many projects for which regional integration would be a significant enabler. If we have integrated electricity arrangements like power pools, which is one of the things on the cards, it makes a generation of a huge hydropower project like INGA a feasible proposition. So I think that there are many infrastructure projects which start to make more sense the more integrated we are. So I think that would be. I think it is a huge opportunity there. What I perhaps should have said about the infrastructure is that the challenge in the infrastructure we face is the infrastructure which connects our countries to each other. If you look at the map, you see the main infrastructure is the mine to the port, and in fact, it's probably not very difficult. If you are discover a new mineral output, to develop a railway line to take that mineral output to the port, find the financiers and everything, not difficult. What's more difficult is to those projects which link ourselves, road and rail connections connecting ourselves, and yet those are the big enablers of inter-regional trade. But I think inter-regional trade and regional integration can be a big enabler of a lot of infrastructure programs as well. Thanks. Thank you.
Doing business in Africa, you can't afford to be without Africa Investor.